So today we are off to an olive plantation, and we are starting our journey at Gare des Chemins de Fer de Provence. So we're with a tour group today, so I may not be able to film everybody. I don't know how the people with us are going to feel about being on video, but anyway, come along with us. Let's go have some fun. Check out the olives.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving.
This is a different train station, very quiet. Definitely not like Gare Thiers, which is the main train station here. As you can see, we're the only people, and this is our tour group. This is the train. Look how cute. It's just a one-car train. Amazing. This is Patricia. Patricia is our very knowledgeable tour guide today. And I'm going to make sure that her information is below the video. So you'll be seeing a lot of her today. So now lots of steps. Okay, I'm not going to shoot all the way down, otherwise I'm not going to be able to pay attention here.
Try not to think about the fact that we have to go up those stairs.
Coming down is the easy part.
So as you can see, we are out of the downtown area of Nice. So we have mountains all around us. And we're really not that far outside of Nice, or outside of downtown Nice, I should say, because this is still Nice. So this is where we're headed today. And we are going to watch them process olives and hopefully make delicious olive oil. So the mill itself is about 20 meters further, and a meter is around a yard. So here we are, walking into the mill. Look at the olives down there. That's a big wheel.
Qui ont porté les olives. Est-ce que vous allez leur faire manger So that's olives from the local producers that they take here to press. Ils nous portent des toutes petites quantités. Là, on va les grouper et demain matin, on lance la piste avec ces olives. Okay, so they don't. Les clients qui prennent rendez-vous ou portent en petite quantité. Quand on a une quantité suffisante, on fait la piste. So that's for clients who have olive trees and come here for the press. Ici, ce sont
They are pressing now. Those are just olives for one client. They don't mix olives. And so all of the olives that I just showed you, one client's olives, and the client sits over there and they wait while their olives are pressed.
Alors là, c'est l'œil du moulinier qui va dire, là il y en a encore pour une demi-heure, je pense, au moins, écrasé. So the people will look at the olives and they will decide if they have to stop or if they have to still carry on with the press.
And where are the pits?
Les noyaux, alors l'olive est mise en pierre avec le noyau éclate, on entend des claquements de temps en temps. Ce sont les noyaux d'olive qui éclatent sous la main. So they put the pits inside and it will break down when they press.
Okay, so the pits, everything is in there. Ah,
Tout se fait dans la
okay.
fabrication puisque dans le noyau il y a une toute petite amande, il y a un conservateur naturel de l'huile. L'amande est libérée et reste dans la chair. In the pit there's oil that will preserve the olives and what they do afterwards.
Did it have to be soaked before?
Il faut les mariner avant. Non, juste là, l'olive from there to there. Yeah. Plus l'olive est fraîche, plus vous allez avoir une huile de qualité. The fresher the olive is, the better the oil will be.
Yeah, of course.
When you couldn't eat these, you would spit them out because the taste is not good. Une olive très mûre peut être à la rigueur toute fritée. Elle est très concentrée en huile et elle va être très très mûre. Donc on peut encore la manger comme ça. Mais une olive, c'est vraiment, il faut la préparer pour pouvoir la manger. So the olive oil has to be prepared. Press these and eat them. L'olive entre deux couleurs, ni verte ni noire. Ça c'est une bonne olive, c'est ce qu'on appelle une olive tournante qui va être bonne pour faire de l'huile. Parce que vous allez avoir du goût et de la quantité d'huile. So the color should be between the green and 67 degrees, and they're gonna add up this water to the olives to have like a different texture. If you take fresh olives, you'll have an extra virgin olive oil. But if you wait between the harvest and the press, it won't be extra virgin. It will just be virgin olive oil. That's
So the water changes the texture of the olives. And everybody's taking video. Now the texture.
This equipment is very, very old, and the actual tubs are built of stone. So this equipment here is probably 100 years old or more.
The pulp is put into scrutin, which is a basket made of coconut fiber, to extract the oil remaining in the dough. The skimmed oil and the scrutin oil are left to settle for many weeks. The tiny pulp particles will be filtered out to obtain a crystal clear oil ready to be consumed in its most natural state.
Voilà, donc là vous avez vu le travail de la presse. Une fois que les pulpes et les huiles sont récupérées,
Oh boy, here comes the good part. We get to taste it. Merci.
Ici, vous êtes sur l'huile de l'année passée
Merci.
Merci.
Last year, olive oil.
et l'huile qu'on a vue sur la vidéo.
Oh, nice and delicate.
On est sur une huile très légère et vous allez sentir tout à l'heure l'huile qui est faite ce jour, vraiment fraîche. Vous allez voir vraiment une grosse différence de goût. Ici, c'est une huile qui a été créée.
An oil that has been created, créé.
On dit créée parce que dans les années 30, entre 1900 et les années 30, il y a eu une baisse de production. Il y a eu une année où les oliviers ont gelé. Et quand les oliviers gèlent, il faut 5 à 10 ans pour que les arbres reprennent.
So in the 30s, because the olive trees were frozen,
Whoops.
they made this oil because it
3 second
takes
rule.
between 5 and 10 years for an olive tree to have olives if they have been frozen. So they've created this new one.
Ici, sur la deuxième, donc, on a la deuxième, oui, on est sur un goût constant. Et la troisième, on est sur...
You can say that, but we can taste the olives, yeah.
Now this is the third oil.
Yes. The second one I liked.
Which is stronger, they say.
Okay.
I thought the second one was almost a little flowery,
Oh my.
but this is
This
good
is
too.
strong, the third
Yes,
one.
this one is much stronger than the other.
Quand vous avez de l'olive mûre, l'huile sera douce. Quand vous avez de l'olive verte, l'huile sera un peu plus forte, un peu plus poivrée.
Also,
Et
the
là,
green,
vous avez un peu de poivre derrière.
yeah, green olives, it will be stronger. And
Ah,
when the olives are really mature, it will be lighter.
Ça n'a rien à voir avec, on n'a rien rajouté, je veux dire, dans l'huile. C'est vraiment les maturités, les fabrications maintenant aussi qui donnent des goûts différents.
Yeah, they haven't added anything in the olives basically.
Ici, on est sur une huile qui était la plus douce au monde. Vous l'avez goûtée sur la première huile que vous avez eue.
C'était sweeter. Elle est plus douce celle-là?
merci.
I like the green one. Merci.
Les olives vertes, il faut savoir que toutes les olives sont vertes et toutes les olives vont devenir noires.
They're all
C'est
green and
simplement
they
les
become,
variétés.
yeah, they become black afterwards. They're all green.
Ah,
Les olives que l'on mange vertes, ce sont des variétés que l'on ramasse pas mûres, mais si on laisse les olives sur les arbres, automatiquement elles vont devenir vertes, violettes, marron, noires. Ça dépend après de la variété.
Yes.
Mais elles ne restent pas vertes.
So if they harvest the green olives and then they eat them, but if you leave them on the trees, they will become black. So it's
Very-
different varieties, categories.
very interesting.
Without anchovies, it's called pâte d'olive.
Ah, merci.
Olive paste, maybe.
Alors avec la tapenade, c'est de avec l'anchois, c'est de la tapenade. Et
D'accord.
ici en dégustation, c'est donc la pâte sans tapenade.
So ça c'est sans anchois.
Ça, c'est
That's
sans
without
anchois.
the
Donc, c'est
anchovies.
de la pâte d'olive.
Okay.
Is it a family business?
Est-ce que c'est une affaire de famille ici?
Oh oui, alors c'est Monsieur Alziari, c'est ses parents qui ont créé l'entreprise.
So Mr. Alziari, his parents founded the company
Ils ont ouvert en 1868.
1868.
Et puis en 91, alors c'est la famille qui a fait travailler ici et notre boutique du Vieux-Nice.
Yeah, so that's the family who worked here and in a shop in the old town.
Et dans le Vieux-Nice, c'est le neveu qui a pris l'entreprise, qui a continué l'entreprise. Quand il a pris la retraite, et ben il a vendu à des parents à lui.
Okay, so then the nephew had the business in the old town, and then when he retired, he sold to other members of the family.
Et donc de la famille de Monsieur Alziari que l'on voit, c'est les parents de Monsieur Alziari qui ont créé l'entreprise. Monsieur Nègre, et maintenant c'est les parents, les enfants qui ont repris encore l'affaire.
Yeah, so that's children still stays in the family.
Donc c'est une famille éloignée de la famille Alziari, mais c'est toujours
Yeah,
il
still
y a toujours un
Alziari.
lien parental.
Merci.
Yes.
Oh.
olive tree.
estimé à 1000 ans et qui
1000
produit
years old.
toujours des olives. Il n'y a pas de
Still
limite d'âge.
has olive on it. No limits of age, no age limit. Et se trouve où?
Là, c'est sur Beaulieu.
Ah, it's in Beaulieu.
Mais après, vous allez sur les jardins de cimiers, tout ça, vous avez aussi des arbres qui doivent être très très vieux.
Elle va te montrer, François.
So now we're going to taste the olives that we watched them process earlier.
Je peux leur faire goûter?
Bien sûr.
Mais sur que côté 500 kg, 600 kg, c'est pas assez. Là, on n'avait pas grand-chose, on a pas envie de casser. Et puis,
Merci.
Ça, c'est la première huile que vous avez goûtée, mais fraîche. Il y a un petit piquant derrière.
c'est ce que je voulais rajouter des
So this is fresh out of the press.
verres, rajoute le petit goût, comme vous dites.
This is not only extra, this is extra, extra, extra virgin. This is so extra virgin, this is like straight from the tree.
It's fresh olive oil.
De l'eau. Et tout ça va passer après à la presse.
Une vague d'huile.
Il y en a beaucoup. Ils vont récoper, après ils jettent. Ils jettent et il y a une partie qui est récupérée et qui mettent à sécher. Vous avez là une espèce de lin, de pain d'olive qui est vraiment broyé et qui est séché.
So what is left, like the powder, they're gonna take it out and let it dry.
So it won't be used?
Has olive trees in the Cannes area. So that's his olives. He has 150 olive trees. So that's his production.
Any idea what's happening here?
So what is left from the oil is going to come up again, and the peats are going to stay on the not on the top, on the bottom.
Now they're all finished, so they're washing this out.
So here's Anne on the olive oil tour. She had a little bit of a problem earlier. We had tasting spoons. Everybody had a spoon. It was like a stainless steel spoon. It looked like this spoon here. And And what Anne did with her spoon was she dropped it on the floor. So they had to give her like a kiddie wooden spoon because they only have one spoon for each person. But it's been an interesting tour seeing how they actually make olive oil here. And once they've rinsed out the grinding wheel, it goes into a settling tank where the water and the remains of the olives settle out.
So this entire load of olives that we've been watching being processed belongs to the man with the gray vest on, who has 150 olive trees over near Cannes. And he was telling us that this is all for his own personal consumption at home.
So the pits.
And he said, I said, how long will this last? And he said, about a year. And he gives, if he has company, friends, family come to visit, he may give them a little bottle of the oil as well. Okay, now these are the pits that are left after they've rinsed everything out, gotten the oil out. This is what's left here. All the pits and sediment here. Now they're skimming more off of there.
So the stones that grind the olives, a large stone goes around and around on a granite stone built in the bottom of each bin. You can see it's worn a groove in the bin from the rotation, but it's a granite stone on another granite stone that crushes the olives.
L'huile a eu le temps de se déposer et maintenant je vais la filtrer directement dans un filtre très très fin. Donc je vais retenir le pur jus d'olive que vous allez goûter.
Okay. So that's filter the oil.
Okay, so they're filtering the olives now. They're filtering the oil. So and this will make the oil clear, continually filtering it over and over again until it's crystal clear. So this is the first filtering. After a week, they'll go through and filter again. So it looks like they're going to put the oil in the bottles now. I hope they have a funnel. And that's a pretty little hole to get all that oil into. Voila, there's the funnel. All right.
Prenez les photos de l'huile qui coule. Ça y est, c'est bon?
C'est précieux. Et ça, va faire un poids, ils vont faire quoi?
Ça va faire pareil que l'autre, il va presser et en surface, il va y avoir de l'huile, il va pouvoir écouter pour récupérer la surface d'huile qu'il y a. Là, c'est un mélange d'eau et d'huile. Donc l'huile en suspension, il va pouvoir écouter pour récupérer les quelques litres qu'il y a encore. Et la densité. Comment est-ce que tu appelles ça, Robert, ça? Non, ça. La pulpe. Voilà, c'est la pulpe. Ils vont pour presser la pulpe.
La poule, pas.
On va récupérer la pulpe.
C'est ça qui va presser aussi.
Voilà.
They're using everything.
They use every part of the olive. So this is more olive pulp.
Moi, on fait que pour faire.
Pardon?
Je dis, on ne fait que pour faire, il n'y a pas beaucoup de pizza. Bien, on le fait au tas. Voilà, tu regardes.
La cuir, tu mets.
On va presser dans le coup pour attendre. Surtout qu'il y a beaucoup de choses. Il faut faire une petite portion de... Allez, oui, meuble. Le 31, du Canada. Ah oui, verte, d'accord. Oui, tu vas taper le police. D'accord.
And see, while the olives are being processed, they're having wine and baguettes, and this is part of the process.
Mais il me semble que tu t'es inscrit avant le 31 octobre.
And when all of the pulp dries up, it's just right outside here. And they can use it in the winter time for fire. See, there's more of it. So they literally use every single part of the olives. Let me show you some of the things we bought here at the olive oil mill. We bought some really good olive oils. We bought this large can, and we bought this little can. This one is basil. This one is Cuvée César. Now, we put this on steak the other night, and I wasn't crazy about what it did to the steak, so maybe this would be better on lettuce. We also bought these little corks that go into olive oil. I mean, how many times do you buy a can of olive oil that has a lid like this, and it gets all over the lid? So this should just pop in. And so I bought one for each of the cans of olive oil that I bought. And then I bought the pili pili, and this is great for pizza. It's actually a hot olive oil. It's got peppers in it. I don't know if you can see the peppers through the bottle, but it is yummy. And then I bought this little tapenade, olive tapenade, green olive tapenade, and we're having some people over for dinner in a couple of days, and I'm going to put this out in a little dish with some bread rings, little baguette toasts, so that people can spread this on there, and I'm sure it's going to be delicious.